Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to class. Let's get my camera on. I don't want it this large. All right. Good morning, everybody. So, for my fresh batch of you who are out, and that's okay, and those who need to do some makeup work for me, of course, as always, you're going to go here to Canvas. Let me slide myself over. So, you're going to go over here to Canvas. You're going to click into your textbook. Figured once I do that, I'd go away. All right, so you're going to click into your textbook and you're going to enter Unit 6, the relationship between the sun, the moon, and the earth. And then you're going to look for a few pages for me. So we are going to jump into, what lesson is this? Lesson 4. And you are going to find this one here, the moon phases. Okay, and you're going to click into it. It's going to give you a PDF form, which is perfectly fine because you guys know how already at this point how to get from PDF form just to the one where it does the entire lesson, reads it to you, and all that good stuff. Come on, go back. The computer is running weird today. Okay, so anyways, so I want you to do this entire lesson. Why does this not look like the proper lesson? What's going on here? Okay, so hold on a second. Let's go back one more step back because it doesn't look like the lesson I need you in for some reason. Lesson 4. I need moon phases. Lesson 2. Here it is, moon phases. All right, so student ebook, moon phases and the eclipse. So I need you to do this one here, lesson 1 and 2, okay? Just in case you missed something to begin with, so I want you to do this first lesson here, lesson 1. It says Earth, days, and years. So that way there we get a better understanding of our seasons. As always, you can just click play and does the audio for you and just go through on a Word document or what have you, some extra paper or something. If you want to do it on paper, go ahead and do it on paper. But make sure you're doing lessons 1 and lesson 2 this week for that, because you do have some new vocabulary words in there, such as satellite, gravity, lunar phase, eclipse, and different types of words like that. I need you to understand what a season is in relation to what month it is. So if it's September or March, you should know that's part of the equinox. And remember, once again, equinox means equal to. So don't think that equinox means something funky. It is a scientific word. I need you guys to start breaking these words apart and looking at them like solar system. We know the first 3 letters in solar system are SOL, and we know SOL means sun because that's the name of our sun. The name of our sun is Sol, and it's a Latin word. And we need to break down these words. Okay, guys? I want you to start doing that. I want you to start using your big brain ideas, and I want you to really apply yourself into science. That is going, lesson 1 is for Monday and Tuesday. On Wednesday, do your test training again here on Canvas. You already know where to go. Just in case you don't, I will once again show you. I will go to home. So I've completed my lesson. Now it's Wednesday. Where do I go? You go here, you click into this, and you do what you need to do for that. I am again tracking, as you see, I'm tracking every single one of you on here to see exactly what you're doing and how well you're doing. With this textbook, I do love because I don't have to read to you. I know that sounds really horrible of me to say. However, sometimes having your teacher read to you is like really boring, and I'm not the coolest person on the planet. I get that, and I'm not mad about that. So these are the resources. These are your benchmarks. It's everything in the front of the book that you need. But I just want you to do lessons 1 and lesson 2. And on Thursday, Friday, you guys will have a whole new little sheet of paper because I realized that when I submitted this one to the first set of kids, it has your moon phases in it. So I'm going to have to go back through for your Thursday, Friday work and pull out these pages 64, 65, and 66, 67. So those last couple of pages you guys at home will have to do. All right, so those will be your Thursday, Friday. I will have this submitted to you here on Teams. Not through YouTube, of course, but on Teams, those will be submitted for you so that way that you can get that done. So we already have some fellow students that are a step ahead of everybody else, and they already know what moon phases are. So I'm going to let you in on a little secret. So this week, coming up tomorrow, we are going to be making telescopes out of blackout paper and using these little styrofoam balls. I've painted them solid black. Now, my goal is, as your teacher, I have to paint half of it white. So I have two big bags. So if you happen to have a styrofoam ball or even one of these little red bouncy balls, you can do this at home too. All you have to do is paint it black, get mom's permission, paint it black. These are at the dollar store. I think it's a pack of 6 for $1. So if you want to grab one of these, some black paint, and only paint half of it black. So what you do is you're going to paint half of this black. I went ahead for the gusto because I had extra paint. I painted my black so that way there the white paint will stick better. That's a whole art thing. Anyways, I digress. You're going to get black paper. You need black construction paper, not white paper. You're just going to roll it. Woo! Okay, maybe not roll it because this paper wants to be aggravating. So you just want to roll it and you just want to make a telescope. I see you. And you're going to make a telescope, and using the telescope, I will also put a YouTube video up on how to find the moon phase using a telescope. Just like, what was his name? Was it Sir Isaac Newton that created the telescope? Who was that created the telescope? Who created the telescope? I will give you 5 points if you can tell me in an email who created the telescope and how he created it and what was his inspiration, because I already know all of this. Like, hello. So guys, that's what we're doing. So if you want to do this really simple fun project and you want to follow along with class, that's what you can do. Okay, so I'm not telling you guys you can't. I'm not telling you guys anything like that. So it's just styrofoam balls. You see they're the same size. You can even get, if you want to go to Walmart and get the smaller ones, come in a 12 pack. And they're like, honestly, like if you're in quarantine land, these are really fun. Sorry, parents, but these are really fun to throw around with your little siblings and just toss them around and have a good time with them. Or you can make your own solar system. You can make your own moons. You can make one look like Saturn and give Saturn all of her moons because we know she has like 87 moons. This is like amazingly awesome. So they come in different sizes. Like you see here, I have 1, 2, 3 different sizes. So I have 3 different size moons. So each one of my kids, and then like see for like Halloween, you can do like a Halloween snowman, but I just dropped them on the floor. So, all right, guys, that's all I need you to do for this week is I need you to do lesson and unit 4, lesson 1, lesson 2. Just go in, download it. There's other things in here. It says view labs. Let's view this lab together. What is this lab? I was gonna say this lab is oh, what is this? Okay, what's happening? Ooh, now that looks like a fun one. So that looks super interesting. So you guys, I need you to do, you don't have to do the labs, just the pages. So just lessons 1 and 2 in unit 4, lessons 1 and 2 in unit 4. I'm probably going to say that like 9 times. Other than that, you guys have a light week this week because you're learning about the moon cycle, you're learning about lunar eclipses, you're learning about eclipses in general. We're still in space, so I haven't lost you. You're not going anywhere. I will be giving out the release date of your next actual summative. And yeah, so I'll be making you another video by Wednesday, and I will see you, my little space Martians, as soon as you get back. I want you guys to enjoy yourself and have a good time. Bye.